The Ninja air fryer can fit a 4.5 pounds chicken and 6 pounds of wings, which is a pretty impressive capacity for a countertop oven. I'm reviewing this product as an affiliate, meaning I'll earn a commission if you buy through my link, but I want to be upfront, this isn't a sponsored review, and I'll give you my honest take on whether it's worth considering. The Ninja air fryer falls into the category of toaster oven combos, designed for people who want the versatility of multiple cooking functions in one appliance. It's typically priced in the higher mid-range tier, around $200 to $300, which puts it in competition with other high-end toaster ovens. If you're someone who values the ability to cook multiple meals at once, or wants the flexibility to air fry, bake, roast, and more, then the Ninja air fryer is definitely worth looking into. For example, if you're a busy professional who likes to meal prep or a parent who needs to cook for a family, this appliance could be a great fit. It's designed to be user-friendly, with a range of preset cooking programs that make it easy to get started. The 12-in-1 functionality is a major selling point, as it allows you to use the Ninja air fryer for everything from reheating leftovers to cooking entire meals from scratch. In terms of build and box contents, the Ninja air fryer is made from stainless steel, which gives it a premium feel. It's a fairly large appliance, weighing around 20 to 25 pounds, but it's still compact enough to fit on most countertops. The finish is sleek and modern, and it comes with a range of accessories, including a cooking pan, tray, and basket. Typically, you can expect to find these items included in the box, but it's always a good idea to double-check the manufacturer's website or the retailer's description to confirm. One thing to note is that some users have reported issues with the door seal, which can affect the appliance's performance over time. However, it's worth noting that this is a relatively rare complaint, and the majority of users have reported being very happy with their purchase. Now, let's talk about real-world use. I've researched a range of scenarios to give you a sense of how the Ninja air fryer performs in different situations. For example, if you're cooking for a family, the dual-zone technology is a major advantage. It allows you to cook two separate meals at the same time, which can be a huge time saver. I've seen users report that they can cook a whole chicken in the bottom oven while roasting vegetables in the top, and both meals are ready at the same time. Another scenario where the Ninja air fryer excels is when you're meal prepping. The air fryer function is great for cooking large batches of food, and the preset programs make it easy to get consistent results. For instance, you can cook a big batch of chicken wings in the air fryer, and then switch to the bake function to cook a casserole or roast vegetables. The flavor seal technology is also a big plus, as it prevents smells from transferring between the two ovens. This means you can cook fish in one oven and dessert in the other, without worrying about any cross-contamination of flavors. However, there are some scenarios where the Ninja air fryer isn't the best choice. For example, if you're short on counter space, the large size of the appliance might be a drawback. Additionally, if you're looking for a budget-friendly option, the Ninja air fryer might not be the best value. There are other toaster ovens on the market that offer similar functionality at a lower price point. It's also worth noting that the Ninja air fryer can be a bit noisy, especially when the fan is running. This might be an issue if you plan to use it in a small kitchen or during early morning hours. However, it's worth noting that the noise level is typically around 40 to 50 decibels, which is comparable to other appliances in its class. In terms of weaknesses, one of the main drawbacks of the Ninja air fryer is the price. At around $200 to $300, it's definitely an investment, and some users might find it hard to justify the cost. However, it's worth noting that the appliance is built to last, and the range of preset programs and cooking functions make it a very versatile addition to any kitchen. Another weakness is the complexity of the interface. Some users have reported finding it a bit confusing to navigate the various preset programs and cooking functions, especially for beginners. However, the manufacturer has provided a comprehensive user manual and online resources to help users get started, and most people find that they get the hang of it after a few uses. Finally, some users have reported that the non-stick coating on the cooking pan and tray can wear off over time, which can make cleaning more difficult. However, this is a common issue with many non-stick coatings, and the manufacturer recommends avoiding metal utensils and abrasive cleaners to extend the life of the coating. Overall, I think the Ninja air fryer is a great option for two types of buyers: busy professionals who value the flexibility and convenience of a multifunctional appliance, and families who need to cook for multiple people at once. However, if you're on a tight budget or have limited counter space, you might want to consider other options.